Welcome back everybody. Today we are here to check out what I travel with. We got a lot of stuff to get through, so we're gonna go through it really fast. So real quick, this is gonna be a lot of first impressions type stuff, but a lot of this is going to be used on my trip. I'm going to Vegas for CES and then spending a few days in Hawaii. Never been, super excited. I want to get some really cool shots. So jumping right into it, let's go with some of the stuff I use every single day right here on the channel. This is my Lark M1 lavalier microphone. It's the one I've been using for quite a while. It's right here on my side. And then there's another piece attached over there. And then right here you have a third one. So what this guy does, this wirelessly connects to a cell phone, camera, whatever, and it just works. Every time it just works. This thing has been fantastic since the day I got it. It also comes with a pretty nice carrying case. Inside you have a couple of different adapters for cameras. And then this nice little carrying case. I'm probably just gonna take this. Next up, I have just a couple of basic tripods. This one here is by Joby. It extends up. It's got some swivel and tilt features. Pretty simple. We're not gonna go super in depth with this. And then this one right here goes to my Moza Mini Max. Now what this is basically a stabilizer for a phone. I'm gonna be using this probably a lot at CES to get some stable shots. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm taking the camera too, but I'm gonna be using this one here to get some shots with the phone while I'm moving around. Basic idea, you connect it to your phone and you carry it around and it's going to auto level your phone as you go. It has some controls right here on the side. Now this one's a bit older. Again, I'll keep putting prices up here. I'm gonna have to look them up because I bought this one used secondhand a long time ago. I've only used it a handful of times. This is honestly gonna be the first chance I get to really use it. Also what I'm taking, the new Unbox Analysis merch. It's not for sale just yet. These are just the templates that I had printed up from a local shop. Super excited, the quality is phenomenal. I didn't want to go with some kind of cheap fabric. Shortly after I get back, I'm probably gonna do a 2-week pre-sale just to kind of gauge the interest in it. We'll talk about that more in a video when I get back. All right, so next up, I don't know how much use I'll get out of it, but since this thing is so small, I don't mind taking it. This is my Insta360 X3 360 degree camera. Now this was about 599 bucks. It came with a ton of accessories, and I bought this to help me with my scooter review videos. If you've seen the last couple scooter review videos I did where I'm driving around or riding them around, testing them, this is how I can do that. Quality is pretty awesome. I think it records in 5K in all directions. And so far it's been pretty easy to use. Now the software to run this is a specific software because you can't just take the 360 video and edit it in Premiere Pro. But it does come with the software for free and it wasn't super hard to use. It just took a minute to get used to. Next up, I'm taking a couple of these. Why am I showing you this? Well, because most of the views on my channel are from Temu. So I did a Temu review a while back. This one right here, I believe it was $4 or $5. People asked in comments, why didn't I test it in the video? Well, honestly, I guess I could have, and maybe I should have, but I have used this thing, I think 15 times since I did that video. So it's really cool. It's got the threads right here on the top that slot into the camera. Just about any camera out there has these same threads. Same with a lot of different attachments. It can thread into the bottom of this. So what it does, thread it in, take this side right here, and you clamp it onto something, and this thing is stellar. I've used this a ton. It's super strong. I used it when I was filming my dash cam video. This helped me get shots inside of the truck. So this is definitely going because it's small and it'll be easy to use. So this trip is for CES. That's the main purpose of this trip. I've never been. It's first year going. Super excited. Blue Eddy actually sponsored part of the trip by paying for my entry fee, which is just phenomenal. So we're gonna be checking out some of their new stuff at their booth at CES coming up. All right, so this knife will not be going, no knives will be going. So jumping right into it, I purchased this on Amazon. Price will be up here. What I purchased this for is, most of the time I'm using my camera. I'm using what's called a continuous power supply. Basically, it's the shape of a battery for my camera, and then it plugs into the wall. So I don't have to worry about batteries or charging, but I can't do that when I'm on the floor. Now my main camera is the Sony ZV-E one. That is what this fits. It fits a whole bunch of other ones as well. Basic idea, comes with 2 extra batteries. Here's my original battery for a size comparison, same exact size. And it's called the small rig. So you put your batteries in here, channel 1, channel 2 to charge. And then on the back, you have a USB cable that comes off and a USB Type-C cable, which I'll be able to be charging in my bag as I'm going. I think recording in 4K, my camera batteries get about 30 minutes, so they're not the best for battery life overall. but this will allow me to continuously record the whole day I'm there, as long as we're using the next item. So this was sent to me a while back by a company called Inui. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Here's the name right here. So what this is, okay, a lot of people are gonna ask why I'm not taking the Temu power bank. I'm not taking the Temu power bank because while it's awesome for the price, it is not a fast charger. The Temu power bank we've talked about many, many times, maxes out at 22.5 watts. This one, coolest part about this one, 140 watt charging, 27,000 milliamp hours in a really sleek package. This will be super easy to stick in the bag. It's not bulky. So coming right up, first thing we got here, nice little welcome guide talking about the power. It tells you the ports, the weight, the size. This does weigh 22 ounces. It is pretty heavy for its size, I'll give it that. Comes with a really nice carrying case. Yeah, it comes with a really solid carrying case included. It's just a really neat material. And then here is the actual power bank. So again, 27,000 watt hours, 140 watts. This thing charges fast. So this thing is actually powerful enough to charge a laptop as well. You can see the C1 in and out port here. That's gonna be the one you charge the laptop with. That's probably gonna be the maximum. USB Type-C, 140 watt power. You have another C2 out here and another USB-A. And then on the screen, I do have to remember to charge this up before I go. You have a display showing your power. Now when something is plugged in, it's also gonna show you the wattage that it's pulling. Craziest part about this unit here, similar units sell for $200 to $220. This in here is currently on sale right now for 99 bucks. I'm gonna put the link below. Now, they did send this over to me to check out quite a while ago, and they just said, check it out when you have a use for it. Well, now I finally have a use for it, so we're checking it out. I will be updating the description down below with how all of these different things worked. If you have anything specific or you want videos on it, I'm gonna be using all this stuff for the next 2 weeks. So make sure to let me know down below what specifically you guys wanna see, and I will definitely get back to you on it. This is kind of daring because I'm trying brand new headphones on a trip, but the reviews on these are pretty solid, so I think I'll be in pretty good hands. These are the Status Between 3 ANC Bluetooth headphones. They sent these over to me a while back, and I told them as soon as I get a chance to make a video on them to where I get a really good chance to test them, I will. Well, this is gonna be my chance. I will be using these on all the flights, and due to budgetary constraints, there's a lot of layovers. Nice box. These are, like I said, these are the Between ANC 3s, the Statuses. I'm not exactly sure how the name goes. So starting out inside here, got some pretty nice packaging. I know most people don't care about the packaging, but as an unboxer, I respect it. So inside we have some extra ear tips. I'll keep those in there. I'm pretty lucky. Normally the ones that come with them usually fit pretty well, thankfully, but they're included. USB-A to C cable adapter. You got a couple of user guides here. Shows the 2 different colors that come with them. Oh yeah. You know, first thing I like about this already, look how small this case is. This case is tiny. Like this is gonna be nice to carry around. Like this is gonna be great. Okay, got some plastic on them here. Let's peel the plastic off. It's the charging plastic. I mean, they look good. They have a nice physical touch button right on top. They're gonna have all sorts of features with them, of course. Now, again, we'll go into depth with these later on. I'm gonna do a full video on these because I wanna let people know how they feel, how comfortable they were on the trip, because I'm gonna be wearing these for many, many hours on this trip. I'm gonna be using these while I edit. Yeah, we'll make sure to get a good audio test in on. The video is gonna be great. Make sure to like and subscribe if you wanna see any of this stuff in future videos. All right, coming up next, I'm gonna be doing all this walking, something that's gonna help me out. I wanted a smartwatch. Well, Carbonox sent over this smartwatch a while back, and I thought, you know what? This is gonna be the perfect trip to take it on. Now, the coolest thing about this smartwatch is its durability. We're gonna be doing another video on this in the future, doing a durability test on it, but I didn't wanna do the durability test just yet because I wanted to use this on my trip. All right, so starting right inside, first thing I'm gonna check out here, it says, are you ready for your lifetime smartwatch? It's got a nice little guide inside. Looks like it's got a little screen protector included. I'm not a huge screen protector person, so I will not be putting that on. And then it's got a pretty lengthy user manual. Really well designed, nice colors. Then inside you got just a little thank you for shopping at Carbonox. So inside we got the charger. You know, I kind of like the design of the charger. I notice a lot of other smartwatches, they just have little tiny prongs and they're kind of weird to connect. Let's see how this one feels. Ooh. Magnetically attaches right on the bottom, keeps it super simple. Yeah, pretty solid looking charger. Now while I'm holding the watch, we'll take a look at the bottom here. Watch has all the typical sensors. All right, next up in the chain, just a couple quick things I wanted to mention. This is the Deity, God, I think it's the D4. It's very hard for me to remember at this exact moment. I'll put the price and the name up here, but this is a shotgun mic. This is gonna go on top of the camera while I'm walking around because it's not huge, but it's gonna give me a lot better audio quality. Either that, or I may wear this. But I'm gonna take this in as a backup just in case. This is a little Ulanzi VL49. I actually use this light a lot when I'm streaming. I kind of bounce it off the wall just to get a little bit more light on the face. But it's a super nice little light. Turn it on. It's got a few different modes of brightness. Very simple to use. This is not RGB or anything. Just a nice clean light. All right, now these. Obviously, I'm going on a trip to Vegas, then Hawaii. I'm gonna need some sunglasses. And I thought, what a better chance to really test these out so I can give these a solid review. I'm gonna make a dedicated video on these when I get back, but I don't just wanna open them because of the price of these. I wanna give these a full test. I wanna see how good they work. I wanna check out the battery life. That way I can give you guys the full review on these. So this is just gonna be a first impressions right here. These are the Dusk electrochromic smart glasses. Now, basically what these are gonna do is these are going to give you the option to change the darkness at the click of a button. They have electropolarity running through the actual lenses, so they can be darker, lighter, even more dark. But I'm going to see how useful it is. Is this worth the cost of these sunglasses? Because these are not cheap. These are right up there with Oakley's and Ray-Bans on the higher end. Price is going to be up here, but I want to know if these are worth it before I recommend them to the viewers. All right, so inside, first thing we're going to check out here, got a nice little charging cable. Pretty akin to a lot of the smartwatches. Nice braiding though. Honestly, it's a pretty solid cable. USB Type-C on the other end. Not surprised at this price point. Got a couple of, looks like you can get a $20 Ampere gift card. A couple other things going on. Got a little polarized tester inside. Then it comes with a couple of really nice cleaning cloth. Actually, that's pretty nice. And then, yeah, a really nice carrying case for them too. Honestly, I'll probably use these because I don't want to get them all scratched up. All right, a little further inside the box, we have the actual glasses. Now, looking at the glasses right out, you know, they look like pretty normal sunglasses. They don't look crazy, except you'll notice they have the charging buttons right down here on the side. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty normal sunglasses, except the lenses changed. Now, I'm not going to show you guys that here. That'll come in the dedicated video later on. You'll probably see the difference in some of the footage I take while I'm out at CES. So Ampere, thanks for sending over the Dusk light. We're definitely going to get some good use out of them, and then we'll get a full review going when we get back. Because like I said, they are not cheap. Instead of just giving a first impressions on these, I want to give a full review. I really want to know if they're worth your money. I'm not exactly sure which mouse I'm taking, but there's a really good chance it's going to be this Cyberbyte. There's a small chance I'll go wireless, but for now, we're going to check this one out. Cyberbyte has sent a few of these over to me. We're going to be doing a giveaway on the Cyberbyte mice. So if you're interested in winning one of these, make sure to stick around. We'll definitely do a review on them. I'm going to do some more testing on them, see how they feel. But I've used them a little bit since they sent me the first ones. We went over them on a live stream a few weeks back. And quality-wise and color-wise, it's hard to believe they're only 18 bucks. They're pretty nice for $18. So let's go over the stats here. So here on the bottom, you can see they use an A825F sensor. I don't know a lot about what that means. I can look into it if you guys are curious for the future. But it does run at up to 12,800 DPI. It's got a DPI control button right here on top. The clicks, let's try to get some sound in that. The clicks feel nice. The wheel feels nice. The wheel clicks. And just quality-wise, you guys can see right here. I mean, it's a good-looking mouse. Now, they do have this in a couple of different colors. Again, we'll go over all those in the next video. Just wanted to show it real quick because there's a good chance this is what I'm taking, so I don't have to deal with wireless batteries on the mouse. I'm also going to be taking my GoPro with me. I'm probably not going to take the full case. Again, I'm going to try to minimize here. I don't know how much I'll use it. My GoPro I've had for a little while. Obviously, you can see my own little custom case here. This is just the Hero 9 Black. This is nothing special, but it works really good. And I need to get some use out of it because I've had it for probably 2 years now and I've barely used it. Now, coolest thing about my Hero Pro that I like is actually something that's not a Hero Pro. This is, again, another little battery station. So inside, you got 2 extra GoPro batteries, and they charge inside the case as well. All right, coming up next. Now this, I just recently spent a bunch of money on this. I did not do my research ahead of time because there is one big issue with this that I didn't know about. Now, one of the most useful aspects to this is I wanted something that was good for editing. Now, this is going to have the power to edit. There's no doubt about that. It does have a built-in RTX card inside. I believe it's a 3060. Now, you're going to notice this is the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo. This has a secondary screen on the bottom, both touchscreen, and then a really nice OLED. This is going to be great for video editing on the go. Battery life is going to be great, but I'm going to be able to plug in just about anywhere I'm editing, so that's not really much of an issue. Top screen's resolution is 4K. It is phenomenal. I've been using this a little bit. Again, I'm not going to go super in depth on this stuff right now, but if you guys want a full video on this after the trip, let me know. I will happily do a full video on this. I will say that I paid $900 for this used, sort of used. It was actually a pallet find from some other resellers I found online, so it's kind of new. But the condition of it is flawless. I really like this on the side. I'm still going to use a mouse, but I like the mouse pad being on the side as opposed to the middle. It just fits better for me. It feels a lot more comfortable. Now, real quick, I will tell you the big problem with this laptop that I didn't know about until after I bought it. I saw a good deal and I went for it. Well, first problem, fingerprints. Not a huge problem, but they're there. Next problem, the RAM is soldered. You can upgrade the hard drive, and that's about it. But the RAM is soldered in. It's only 16 gigabytes, but it is DDR5. So again, it's going to be plenty for editing. That won't be an issue. But future-proof wise, this is going to be a hard one to recommend with that soldered RAM. It's going to have to really impress me over the next couple of weeks. Now for the final part, because I have to put it all in something. This is hands down my favorite travel bag I've ever had. And I haven't been able to use it, even though I've had it for a few months now, because it was sent to me and I didn't want to use it until I was ready to do the video, because I didn't want to get it all dirty and damaged up. I wanted to show it the way I got it in the mail. This was sent over to me by K&F Concepts. K&F Concepts is also the company I bought my camera tripod from. It's the one I use every single day when I'm filming. It's the one that's going on the trip with me. But yeah, let's dig into this bag real quick and check it out. First cool little aspect, it's got these aluminum clips right here on the front. If you go ahead and just slide them out like this, you got the top flap that opens. Now again, like I said, I haven't set this up for use because I haven't been using it yet. So if you look right here, this is the K&F 20-liter Beta backpack. I believe this all rolls into the exact sizes you need to be considered a carry-on or a personal item. Again, always check with the airports before you do that. You can see right here, the strap is going to be used to, actually that is the exact same tripod that I have right there. Now I bought the tripod. When I bought the tripod, I hadn't actually heard of this company. Apparently they're pretty big in the camera industry. So starting right here, it's got a nice slot for the laptop. And mine does fit in there, which was obviously a huge thing. It is padded on both sides, really strong padding on the back, nice soft padding in the front. Coming into the next section, like good most camera bags, you have a fully customizable section, which I'm going to be setting up later tonight for all of my gear. Up top, you have a slot that can hold quite a few different things. I'm probably going to put the small selfie stick in there. I'm not sure how much I'll use it, but I want it just in case. You have a whole bunch of storage right up here in the top. Can hold all the SD cards, stuff like that. Another cool part is you have another side access to the main compartment. Has storage for extra batteries or SD cards, whatever you feel like sticking in them. So if you have something you just want to get out of the side, you don't have to open your whole bag up. Wow, like this will be useful when I'm at the convention center, so I'm going to try to pay attention to what I'm doing here. I think in this slot here, I'm going to put my rechargeable batteries for everything. Something else to note, this is all really soft and padded in here. This is going to be great protection for a camera and all of your expensive gear. Coming up to the top, we have this. So this is really cool. This, keep in mind, this stuff is all included for this price up here. This is a rain cover. Say you're out traveling, it starts raining, pop this out, slide it over the bag, it goes around the back like that, boom. Because if you're buying a bag like this, you're not generally putting cheap stuff in it. You want to keep it safe. All right, up here in the top, nice big open slot, which is also customizable. You can actually open this up. Right here on the side, you can see the Velcro. You can pull this whole compartment out and have access right inside it if that's what you want. A couple more pockets inside. You got a little clip here. You can add pretty much whatever you want. Put your keys in there, keep them safe. Now, if you put your keys in there, it's got a little quick release function. Boom, clip them in there. They're not gonna get lost in your bag, not gonna get stuck in the bottom. Coming around the back, you have another zip up pocket right here. It goes in about 4 inches. Right here are your straps to hold your tripod. You just click them out, slide them out, put them around the tripod, click it right back in. Now the bottom also has some extra padding too because they know you're going to be setting it down on the bottom. Last but not least, we got the other side. Got a stretch band pocket here. You could easily stick a water bottle in there. This is what I'm going to be carrying around the show floor all day long. Thanks for watching this video. If you guys want to see specific reviews on any of the stuff here, now the laptop's already coming, but if you want to see it, please let me know down below. If you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm still going to try to do the live stream on Friday as long as I can. I will make sure to post in the community tab or on Instagram to let you guys know. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this massive tech haul, and we'll see you on the next one.